Hi. I'm not really sure. I think the basis of this video is going to be on love because I started doing a love meditation to open the heart, and just it's starting to help me open up a little bit more and make me realize some things. So I don't really know which direction this video is going to go in. I just kind of wrote down some stuff in my journal, and I thought maybe I should share it because I, it made me like say that we don't have to find love. We are love. And I never really thought it because I was always looking for sources outside of myself or validation or, just some sort of outside source telling me that I'm lovable, telling me that they have to give me the love, when really we are the love. It's on the inside, it's in our heart. But somehow we lost connection with that because we're looking for it from a different person. We're looking for it from outside sources. We're looking from our parents, loved ones, anybody, significant other. So we never really realize that it's actually inside of us. It's in our heart. Now, I'm not saying that you can't look for love in those places and you don't want love from your parents and your partner and, everybody else in the outside world. There's nothing wrong with that. But we get so focused on looking for it in those places that we kind of forget that it's actually inside of us. Because I've already talked about like self discovery, and that's the thing is that we have to discover all the stuff that's inside. But when we are always looking outside for validation or looking outside to find these things, we're not always going to find them in the ways that we hope that we do because what we're really looking for is actually inside of us. We're just looking in the wrong spot. So let's see what else did I put. So yeah, I mean, this might be a really short video because I just kind of had to like share that, but it just almost felt like I was like cracked open. So that's why I always say is keep doing the work, keep doing the meditations because you never know when that next one's going to come. Like I had no idea. I just did this 20-minute meditation on love and where we kind of go through a garden and then we're like uh it's I can't explain the whole thing. I mean, I could, but the process helps you and then there's music in the background almost like helping your subconscious mind because that's the thing is there's so much negativity in the world and there's so much stuff on the outside that dumps dirt on us and experiences we've been hurt or we haven't got love from outside sources in the past, so it's caused us to think that we're unlovable, or at least me in the past, or think that we can't find it, or it's always searching for it on the outside when really the true power is on the inside. But we have to, do some sort of meditation or healing technique or energy technique to kind of find those things because love is actually energy. Everything in the world is energy. So to find that energy that's already inside of us, but maybe it was, buried through a bunch of experiences that we've been told are not that good for us or put in a negative connotation because of what we're taught throughout life by society and the beliefs of everyone else around us that these experiences are negative, when don't get me wrong, they are, but I have had several negative experiences in my life that I've turned around and used as fuel to become better, or use it as a way of me not wanting to be that way, seeing somebody else's behaviors and I'm like, you know what, that just doesn't fit with me. Now, you can sit there and say they shouldn't have did that, they shouldn't have did this, they wronged me, and all that stuff. And you know what? Maybe they did in the moment. I'm not telling you how to feel about what other people have done to you. It's just that at some point you got to make the decision of, okay, am I going to let it destroy me, or am I going to just say, hey, you know what? It is what it is. Grow from it. Look at the things. That doesn't mean you have to talk to that person. That doesn't mean that you have to uh, be happy about it, but it did happen. It's not going to change. The only thing you can change is the way you respond to it or the way that you see it. And that's kind of like what holding on is, holding on to those bad experiences instead of letting them go, and feeling them and letting them go instead of repressing all these emotions. We need to feel them, say, okay, you know what, I'm not that person anymore. Maybe that experience sucked at the time, but now it's time to say, you know what, it happened. Let's be yourself. Let's move on. Let it go, because like I said, you can either let it hold you back or let it spring you forward into the person you want to be. So for me, I just want to be more peace, love, happiness, joy, excitement, and let go of those negative ones that are holding you back, like fear, uh, anger, frustration. I mean, they're going to happen. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to experience those emotions again. There's no doubt about it. I always do. I mean, maybe there is a doubt, and maybe that's why I keep experiencing them. I don't know. But again, at the end of the day, it's not about them not coming. It's when they come up again to handle them in a different and better way, and to realize that at the bottom of everything, we are pure energy, we are pure divine spirit, we are pure love, and we can co create with the divine within us and everywhere around us. We just have to make that choice to learn how to use it, how to unlock it, because it's already in here, but it might be covered over a bunch of negative experiences or dirt. And maybe it's time to get that shovel of meditation and energy techniques or healing or coaching or whatever it is, because I keep doing it, and every time I start to do it, weird stuff starts to happen, stuff starts to get released, and energy from myself starts to get stronger. I start to build confidence. So I'm just trying to make this video to encourage people to do the work. If you really want change in your life, you have to do the work. That's all there is to it, or at least do something, read, meditate, like I always say. So for me, this is trying to get people to push to realize that, hey man, I've been down before, I've been at the bottom. I'm not saying I'm on the top, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to learn from my experiences. And I'm just trying to encourage that if I can do it, anybody can. It's just that you got to have the will to do that work, man. So, yeah.